Good morning, Denny. It is Tuesday, January 3rd. Oh no, it's February 3rd. Gosh, I can't believe we've already been doing this for a month. It just blows my mind. Your video yesterday was great, and I've been enjoying college, but something just ticked me off today during one of my classes. During my sociology class, we were talking about chapter 3, race. And my teacher, she's not a doctor, she's not a professor, and she's a wonderful person. She's great, she has all the best intentions, but I think she went about racism wrong during our class. My teacher started off with a man named Tim Wise, who was the author of the book and I think director of the documentary White Like Me. I haven't seen it, but she started talking about Tim Wise and how he started saying that there's still racism in today's society. And I'm not completely discrediting that, but apparently others said that he was acting discriminatory against whites. And she brought up the fact that he is white, his wife's white, he has wife children, so how can he be racist against whites? Then later on in the same exact class, I want to say about 45 minutes later, she brought up cops stopping people for random pat-downs in New York City. And she brought up the kind of brainwashed racism of a black cop stopping more black people on the street than white people. And she said these black people have been altered to think that they are worth less, which they are not, and that these cops were racist against black people. And I found it a very odd comparison, especially with what she said during the beginning of class. And I think she just went around race in a completely arbitrary way. Racism is something we do not want to take lightly. It is a very serious problem that plagues the United States and many other countries, and it's a very serious topic. But if people do not discuss it within serious light, I think the entire problem gets discredited. I think it's the way my teacher went about talking about racism that made me so angry, not the talk about racism itself. It seems that every sociologist teacher I have just gives off this preachy aroma that you are white, you are male, those are your two majority factors, you should feel bad. And I don't really legitimately feel bad. I don't act racist. I should say, I am not racist. I am not sexist. I just don't understand why we should shame the people who are doing things right. And would shaming the people who are doing things wrong really help the matter at all? I think with all prejudice, the key factor is time and education. You educate the youngins and you wait till they take over. And I think that's our generation at the moment. We still have some homophobic people. We still have a very small percentage of sexist and racist people. But given enough time, I believe all prejudice can disappear. Or we can just wait until aliens invade and we have a way more open book on prejudice against extraterrestrial lives. I hope you have a fantastic rest of the day. I'll see you tomorrow. DFTBA.